I've come to ask for help.
Again? Such trying times we live in. God is testing us all. So what...
Their lordships have laid siege to Talmberg, and the brigands have wounded Sir Divish and many other people.
These are tragic times. Fortunately...
Thank you, Father.
God be with you.
Do you happen to know the whereabouts?
And what do you want from the old buzzard? Never mind. What do I care? It's the big house in the courtyard by the monastery.
Would you teach me more?
Certainly.
I'd like to hope.
All right.
I can't. I just can't.
Now.
Goodbye.
Would you teach me more?
Certain.
I want to achieve.
You can't become a monk.
Well,
May the Lord watch over you.
Do you happen...
But of course, he's staying with... Farewell.
I can't sleep again.
Oh, come on. I hope I can be of help.
Whose house is...
It's our local custodians. For most of...
You don't seem to...
Of course.
What is the
Well,
But...
in fact...
I'm much obliged. Is this where Conrad...
Indeed. The will...
World-renowned?
If not yet, then soon. Our Master Keyser is a mastermind. You wouldn't believe the things he...
I need to speak to him.
Oh, really? Whatever for?
Tobias Fayfar has sent me.
It must be important then. Go in. Well, I don't know how... Here's the key. Take care. What the...
Good day to you.
Don't you find it...
I wish we could go. God be with you.
Enter. Huh? By the horn of Joshua, you startled me. I thought you were urban. What do you want?
Sir Tobias Fayfar, the master builder and...
Fayfar? Tobias Fayfar? I've heard of him. He invented an interesting mining machine. What does he need?
Sir, have you heard what's been going on in Talmberg?
I've heard a thing or two. Is it true the castle's been taken?
It has, and we want to take it back. Master Fayfar has been given the...
I doubt it myself. Building siege engines is an entirely different... Damn. I'd like to rain some boulders on those heathens of Sigismund's. But that can't be...
Why can't you leave?
That's a long story. I was a little... more than a little critical of Sigismund's efforts at Nicopolis. And it might surprise you to know, after that defeat, he didn't particularly appreciate my criticism. Then, when Sigismund abducted the king, I didn't feel too secure in... perhaps left is the wrong word. Some might say I was banished. In any case, I went to Bethlern Castle.
They locked you up in Bethlern?
Not quite. It's a royal castle. They leave me to my own devices there. Frankly, this so-called banishment has been a bit of a blessing. I have peace and quiet to attend to, although I have lost quite a few of my patrons thanks to all this unrest.
And why are you here in Sasau?
To be honest, I need the money.
Money, sir? You don't...
Dear me, no. I don't need it to support myself. It's to fund my opus. That's why I agreed to help with the construction of the monastery.
What is it you're working on, sir?
Belli Fortis, a great book of war machines and weapons, my opus magnum, my legacy. All you have seen here are but snippets of my great work. Mark my words. One day, our whole world will be run by machines.
Of course. Any day now, they'll plough our...
What did you say?
Oh, nothing. Just thinking aloud about things for battle. Could I help you escape, perhaps?
Who says I won't?
But you said you couldn't leave, sir.
Young man, I can't leave because I get... And my word is my bond.
Who do you work for here?
My contract is with the abbot himself, but I discussed...
Could I not just pay off the master builder for your services?
I doubt it. Carroll is only interested in the construction. As long as he has the money to pay the craftsman's wages, that's all he needs.
Ah, as long as he has enough...
Yes. What?
Couldn't Carol be persuaded somehow? After all...
I realize that, but Sasau Monastery has always kept its neutrality. But I might...
What do you suggest?
Carroll received his commission in writing. If you found it, we could, we could copy the abbot's seal and signature on our own document.
That's a curiously
My inventiveness has many applications. I could be back here before the...
How do I get my hands on the commission?
It will be somewhere in his quarters. You'll need to get... I suggest waiting until evening. That's when Carroll usually goes to the tavern to play dice. He's fond of his dice. Maybe you can...
Right. You really can't come...
Damn, I'd like to rain some... Look here, I don't want any trouble.
You really...
Damn.
Why can't you...
That's a long... And it might... Then...
And why are you...
To be honest,
Money, sir.
dear...
Thanks for the chat.
You're The Lord be praised.
I've got that
Not so loud. The very thing. Go to the Sasau scribe and say to him, the fox isn't half as clever.
Is that a password?
Just so. He insists on it. Don't. Then all you have to do is take the new document to Carol and tell him a messenger brought it.
All right.
But most importantly, do it quickly. And Carol's no fool. If he can't find it, he'll put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cabbage. From the woods, lean and fatty pork, chicken and bacon. We had it all.
I'm glad to see.
I have a message for you. The fox isn't half as clever as it thinks.
What?
The fox!
Jackass? What in heaven?
Conrad Keyser sent me.
Why the hell?
That sod. He deliberately lied to me to make...
Well, never mind.
I've got this document here and I need to have a different one drawn up with,
So Conrad is still up to his old trick. Let's see it then. All right. Give me an hour. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hope I can be a...
I need some help.
Then go and...
The thing is,
I can't consent to that. He signed a contract for building the monastery and...
but the conquest of Talmberg is more important for the province.
From what I hear, it's awfully important first and foremost for your lord. Sassau's always been neutral. Anyway, I take my orders directly from the abbot.
Conrad would only have to leave for a few days.
We might, if he... I've given my answer. No.
Supposing I compensated you for his
What use would coin be to me if the monastery roof
Thank you for your invaluable assistance.
You're welcome.
May God reward you in... I hear you like to play dice.
Always. Good luck.
Any chance of a bite to eat?
My pleasure. My pleasure.
Your fame precedes you. You won't get the better of me.
To the women, God bless them.
Here you are. Good health.
I'd like something to eat.
Remind me never to play with you again.
I'd like something to eat.
That's it. This will be the one. What the hell's with these damn dice?
One beer for me.
One ale, please.
That'll do me.
A tankard here.
One beer for me.
Coming. I'll fetch it right away.
A tankard of ale for me.
I'll be right back with that. Here.
One ale, please.
There. Satisfied?
That's all.
Coming. My pleasure.
My Christ, they're falling your way and no mistake.
Here. Enjoy it. As you wish.
Cheers.
Now you.
Pour me one.
One ale over here, please.
Ale for me.
Oh, come on. It's time I had a throw. Holy Mother of God, why do you punish me?
Are you sure you won't release
Not a chance.
Well, anyway, I've heard it said there's not enough money to finish the construction.
How the hell?
That's neither here nor there. The important...
How much will you?
Since it's you.
Well, now.
My last op.
Well, now. Very well, then.
It's been a pleasure to...
Farewell.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Carrot. Good on practice.
Good boy.
Yeah. And scratches
Onions
that
that'll make you cry.
Yeah. Yeah.
God be with you. See you later.
They're after me!
What? Who is? Carol said you.
Leave? I can't even set foot outside the door! Not now!
Please, Carl.
They're after me!
Who?
Sigismund's people!
Why would they be after you?
Because he's never forgiven my criticisms. What am I to do?
What makes you think someone's after?
When I was on my way to Sassau, I saw Baron Pekar in Kostelitz. He was with Sigismund on the crusade, as was I. Now I've been told he was seen at the local tavern. And a stranger's been creeping around the gardens. They're after me, Henry.
Take it easy. If someone's after you, I'll see to him. I'll have a.
I don't know. What?
He won't, I promise. I'll hide in the garden, and if anyone starts creeping around after dark, I'll.
You will, won't you? Good, good. And be sure to hide well. If he sees you, he won't come.
Do you know anything about
that nobleman that showed up recently? They say he's. God be with you.
I know it.
Good day to you.
Do you know anything?
It rings a bell. No, no. May the Lord watch over you. Huh.
Yeah.
I hope I...
Do you know anything about...
Certainly. They say he's come to do some trading. At least that's what... Farewell.
I hope I... God be with you.
Do you know anything?
Rings. No, no. God be with you.
Do you know anything about a Master Pekar?
I'm afraid not. God be with you.
Yeah.
I hope I can be...
Do you know anything about...
I'm afraid not. God be with you. I'm at you.
Do you know anything...
Rings a... No. Take care. I'm honoured that enough...
Do you know anything about...
Of course. I've played dice with it. God be with you.
God save you.
Do you know anything...
Of course, I've played dice with... Goodbye.
I'm honored.
Would there be a master...
But of course.
What does he look like?
Oh, he's easy to spot. If I had clothes like his, I'd sell them and live half a year on the takings.
What kind of man is he?
People like him well enough. And as for me,
Why's he come here?
why so inquisitive?
My master's thinking about a trade he proposed. So I'm asking around to see if he can be trusted.
He's a decent man. He pays his debts and he's certainly no cheapskate. They say he trades in cloth.
Thank you. Are there any problems?
Nothing I've heard about. God be with you.
Jesus Christ.
Do you know anything about...
Of course. God be with you.
What the hell was that?
Hey, who's there? God be with you.
Would you be Master Paycar?
I would. With whom do I have the pleasure?
Henry, of Skalitz.
And what do you want from me, Henry of Skalitz?
To ask why you've come to Sasau.
An interrogation, then, I see. On business, of course.
And who is it you're doing business with?
Why don't you ask about my mistresses instead? My trade partners are my own private concern.
Stay away from Master Keyser.
Keyser? Conrad Keyser? Why should I want anything to do with him?
So he doesn't need to worry about you?
Worry? Good Lord, no. Why, we were friends.
Right, that'll be everything.
As the master instructs. God be with you.
God, come here quick!
What are you doing? You're paying tribute from the monastery, aren't you? A monk's got no bit. Good day to you. Good luck to you.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Aren't you meant to be in the monastery?
An assassin after all this time.
Oh, well, I never. The pig turns up.
I left Prague, didn't I? Why do they want to kill me now?
Aren't you meant to be in the monastery?
Oh, Jesus Christ, be. Good luck to you.
What the hell am I to do? Well, did you...
I did.
And?
He's dead. He was an assassin, all right.
Lord have...
Yes. I saw him all too clearly.
So they are after me. I knew it. Sweet Jesus.
Come to Talmberg. You'll be surrounded by a whole garrison there.
Yes. Yes, I suppose that does make sense. Thank you, Henry. I'm in your debt. We'll meet at Talmberg.
Monks got no business out here. What happened to your vows?
Yeah.
The Lord be... Good luck, then.
Oh, leave me be. I want to sleep.
Huh?
My respect.
How are things with you?
Wait now, weren't you on the nighttime raid too?
I keep saying...
Aye, and pray may the Lord watch over you.
I'm honored that you should...
I've arranged some beer for you.
You're a proper treasure, you are.
The charcoal burners nearby have some stocks of pit.
That's handy. So,
Well, you can stop worrying.
Good. I'll get some... God be with you.
Good health to you.
This might help, and there's plenty of it.
There certainly is. I'll have to get all those poured into a keg.
I just want to make sure we get rid of those bastards holed up in the castle.
No more.
And to see Istvan hang from the highest tower.
I'll drink to that. Well, I would.
Can you teach me?
Certainly.
I want to achieve...
You can't become a...
Well, I'll think it over.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
A well-chosen site. You want to strike the gate, do you?
True. We don't want to do more damage than necessary.
I quite understand. Sir Toth is holed up there, is he?
Just so, Master Conrad. I hear you have some accounts to settle with him.
Ah, not entirely. I'm done with him. Sigismund trusted him more than me in his campaign against the Ottomans, and we all know how that ended up.
How did it end up?
Badly, my lord. The flower of French knighthood was slain there. Sigismund fled for his life, and I did too, I must confess.
Be assured we shall not make the same mistake here. We do not intend to starve them into submission, but to break down the gate.
I am at your service, my lords. We will build the trebuchet quickly. It will be ready in a matter of days. And I can supply, for example, Rocetta to sweep the foe from the battlements.
Rocetta? I do not believe I've heard of such a term.
Rocetta are missiles filled with black powder with a touch hole at the bottom to ignite it. They shoot forward, something like a hand cannon, but without rocks. The rocket is the missile.
I see. But we don't have black powder in these parts. Nor cannon.
Indeed. It should have occurred to me. But I am very fond of Rocetta, and I always think what Alexander the Great might have accomplished with them. I understand. We find ourselves in a conventional situation that demands a conventional solution.
I'm still hoping that Toth will see sense and parley with us.
He may well do so, especially when we set up the trebuchet on his doorstep.
God be with you, lad.
I came to an agreement with Conrad.
He's already here. You wouldn't believe how clever that fellow is. That I guarantee.
Just one thing. If he...
Password?
Glad I could be of service.
I'm truly grateful to you. And fine work. I probably shouldn't, but... Go and have a look.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
I hope I... How are things?
I'm worried.
How's that?
I couldn't say. I just feel it in... God be with you.
Greetings.
How do you like it here?
It's quite satisfactory. Indeed, it's more than satisfactory. I have to commend...
I don't think he's yearning to become one. His life's mission is...
We'll see if he feels the same after he has a...
God be with you.
What do you think of
He definitely knows what he's doing. And all that wild...
Do you think there's any truth?
I've never seen such weapons used, so I can't really judge. But if his ideas worked, they'd change... Take care.
Master Fafar,
Much better now that I have Master Keyser to help me.
next time round you'll be the seed.
I rather hope...
How's work going with...
Excellent. His knowledge of machinery...
So you're confident the trebuchet will...
Absolutely. It's...
How much longer do you think it will take?
I wouldn't like to hazard a guess. As I understand it, the base is quick to make, but the other parts are more...
I see.
So do I, Henry.
See you later. Hey, Henry. Goodbye.
Good day.
How's trade?
Nothing we can. Hey! Greeting.
How's trade?
Nothing we can. God be with you.
Morris, good luck to you. Greetings, good night.
How are things?
I'm worried. I press the dibbish get...
No.
Goodbye.
God be with you. Take care.
Let's see how strong those walls are.
Let it rip!
That was just the first shot. The trebuchet has to be calibrated. That's perfectly normal. I'll have the range in no time.
Move! Move! God damn it, I have to get to Sir Divish! Sir! They're coming. There's no time.
Someone bring water. Breathe, man. You'll be all right. Who's coming?
There's an army on the way. And they're carrying the colors of Havel Medic of Valdek. And they're very close.
Havel Medic? He's surely not coming to help us.
Not that bastard. I have a score to settle with him. Gentlemen, Toth's reinforcements are about to descend on us.
That swine. How many men?
We don't know exactly, but there are many, and they will probably be here by dawn.
So soon? How is it that we knew nothing about this before?
The whole land is in chaos. It's a wonder we can find out anything at all.
If they attack from the rear...
We'd be finished, just as Toth has been planning.
A sneaky weasel.
He's been one step ahead of us the whole time.
Not this time, though.
What are you thinking?
Robard, how do you think the weather will be tomorrow?
Well, sir, if my joints don't deceive me, and they rarely do, it'll rain. It'll rain buckets.
Here. We'll make a stand here, I and Radzig's men. You will wait until they charge us, and then strike them from the rear. Here, and here. If we succeed, we'll have it over and done with before they notice anything in Townburg.
It might just work. But we'll have to leave someone in the encampments in case they do come out of Talberg.
A few men will be all I need.
Well, that depends on whether you can hold out. We don't even know how many there are.
We will hold out.
I'll give the orders to my men.
We will be ready.
My part in the battle, sir. I wanted to go with the Skalitz men.
I need more than that from you.
More, sir?
If we can't hold out at the quarry, we're finished. You, I, Hanish, and Radzik. And since Hanish is commanding the flank attack, Radzik is captive and I'm wounded, Captain Robard will be leading on the field.
Of course. Who better?
There's no question Robard's a good commander. But many of the men will be from Skalitz. We need someone there who knows them and has their respect.
Sir?
I mean you, Henry.
But that is... I want to be in the vanguard.
Now hear me well, Henry. There are whole cemeteries full of heroes who rushed into danger. And if the first human you meet runs you through, it won't be good for morale. Not to mention that Radzik would have my guts for garters. In the battle, you and a group of Skalitz men will be concealed in the woods over the road.
But sir, I think I should...
Quiet! Don't underestimate the task I'm setting you. You'll have to keep nervous men on a short rein and not attack too soon. And then conduct the attack on the rear so fiercely and quickly that the foe has no chance to react. If the line should start to break, we need someone with their head firmly on their shoulders to keep control of the men.
Very well, sir.
That's what I like to hear. When you're ready, go and join the Skalitz men. They'll be mustering in the woods above the road to Rete.
Attention! If you thought you'd be spending the whole siege sitting on your arses playing dice and swilling ale, you were sadly mistaken. Have a medic.
I'm at your service.
Bearing down on us with his band
How are
of
things with you?
goat-fuckers.
Wait now, weren't you on the
And if
nighttime?
there's one thing we pride
Aye.
ourselves on in Talmberg, is that we defend the
God be
honor
with
of
you.
our goats. All right, now to business. Get ready in the ravine before the bridge to Rovna. We'll drain their blood.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Hope. Hope. Easy. Easy. Just a little longer. Easy. Not yet.
Damn it! They were expecting us! First troops to the bridge! Break through! Vanguard! To the left! And the rest, come with me! We'll flank the bastards!
At them! Charge! Grind those horsens into the dirt!
Here's their leader.
What? This boy?
You should show a little more respect, Divish. You'll need it when you kneel before Istvan.
Oh, now the pup shows his teeth.
Istvan, you say? Not Sir Istvan? Or Lord Toth? Just how intimate are the two of you?
I know him. He's Eric, Toth's captain and right-hand man.
Finally, some good news. Shackle him and guard him closely.
Those bastards want to destroy our trebuchet.
Yeah.
Well?
The damage isn't too serious.
So we can shoot.
Not just yet.
Sir, what are we waiting for?
You've heard his threats, Robard. Do you want him to kill Radzik and my wife? We have to consider all our options.
And it would be a shame to destroy the castle, too. But how do we get that rat out of there?
Sir, I might have a solution. What about exchanging hostages? He was the captain at Vranjik, and he brought Istvan's reinforcements here. He seems to be on very intimate terms with Toth. He might be able to tell us something. And he might even be as valuable to his lord as Lady Stephanie and my father are to us.
You're your father's son, by God.
You're a godsend, lad. You're right. We'll interrogate this whore son, and then decide what to do next. Come to my tent when you've rested.